Hi everyone, we continue making little kitty today. I will show you how to make long tails, two colors. We will attach arms and we will make those ears and finish it after all. So last time I asked you to make 4 rounds, but I've decided to change the color and make white patch, so I've made 3 rounds of 24 stitches, and I will make a white patch on the left side, like a right leg white, and it will be somewhere there. So if you count from the beginning of the round, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and somewhere there it will be white patch on the left eye. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 stitches in white. So I'm making 10 gray stitches, change into the white color with the last loop of the single crochet, and make 5 white stitches. I will be holding gray yarn and crochet over it. This is called like tapestry crochet, when you crochet over the other color. And when you are making the last stitch in white, you will change the color with the last loop. I'm changing the color to gray. Just drop white and finish the round in gray. I'm finishing the last stitch and continue. I don't hold white all the way around, I just dropped it. For next round, I will start making decreases. So it goes 1 single crochet, one single crochet, and decrease. And repeat 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and decrease. make again 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, finish this single crochet in white if you are making white patch with me. That's alright that it is white yarn on the other side. You just give a little slack and continue in white. Making decrease, and again 1 single crochet, one single crochet. I finish this single crochet in gray and making decrease in gray, and finish the round like that. 1 single crochet, 1 single crochet, and decrease. Last decrease, and at the end of this round you should have 18 stitches. The toy is getting larger and my camera is very low. I will have to adjust it. And this is almost done. Insert your safety eyes somewhere in one patch, a white patch. Now you can play with eyes and might be inserted higher or lower, wider or more narrow. You know, this is how to make the face of your amigurumi toy. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes you don't like it, but other people like it. You know, you can find lots of different positions and your toy will look completely different. That is a little bit scratch tired. This one is better. You may insert it between the stitch, inside the stitch, because this is chunky yarn and the stitches are quite large. Don't use your safety cups yet. You play with your with those eyes a little bit. Have a look how it will look, maybe together with the nose. I've got this little pink nose. If you don't have it, you may need to embroider it. If you count the rounds 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 and 17, and this is somewhere around 17 with around 5 stitches apart, and nose will be between around 16 and 17, somewhere in between. And if you are happy with this face, Try to make sure that the nose is straight in the middle. I know it's hard. Looks alright? Well, that's how it will be. And then you will have to secure eyes and nose with safety cups. And those safety cups, they are little plastic rings. If you want to make this toy for a little baby, maybe it's better if you embroider eyes and nose instead of safety cups, or you will have to secure your safety cups and eyes. You see, even if it was in the park, sometimes safety cups, they are not very tight. So to avoid little child to pick them up and maybe choke on it, you better do embroidery. Alright, my child is quite large. He will not try to swallow these little eyes, I hope. So this will be alright for me. And I will finish the head. We are making next round of decreases. I'm making one single crochet, and decrease, and this is already round 19, and repeat one single crochet and decrease. And like this you're going all around. One single crochet, one decrease, one single crochet, one decrease. At the end of the round you should have 12 stitches. I can add a couple more stitches in white. Just one single crochet, and maybe one decrease. I'm changing this for gray to finish my one single crochet. Even to finish one decrease, finish the last stitch, or with the last loop you change the yarn. And I don't need white anymore. Finish the round with one single crochet, one decrease, and you should have 12 stitches. Put those white tails inside. They will work as your stuffing as well, and you may need to add some stuffing. It will be one last round of decreases and the head will be done. Some people asking me how much yarn do I need to use for this toy, and I weighed this toy. It is around 15 grams of filling and around 40 grams of yarn, so it's not much at all. The toy is, I would say, it's medium-sized toy. Insert a little bit more stuffing around neck area. You don't want the neck to be floppy. I don't want my toy to be hard rock, but I want it to be quite puffy and soft. And when you're happy, let's finish one more round. Last round, round 20, it will be decrease all the way around. So decrease first 2 stitches. I'm trying to adjust to myself because my camera is maybe a little bit too low, or the toy is getting larger, taller. Decrease next 2 stitches, decrease again, and decrease every 2 stitches. So ideally you would have 6 stitches at the end of this round, and then I will show you how to finish amigurumi toy with the needle. We will weave the end and close this hole nicely and tight. And here I struggled to make the last decrease because the stitches are already quite tight, and I'm giving up. So if you can't make the last decrease, that's fine. So instead of 6 stitches I've got slightly more, and I will show you how to do it. So insert your hook inside the stitch like you would make a decrease, pick the yarn and pull it through. Don't pull too tight, we will close it later. Now you are going around and weaving this tail through your stitches, remaining stitches. If you've got 6 stitches, you would do it through 6 stitches. I've got 7, so I'm making it around 7. Like this, and then when you pull, the opening will be next to nothing. It will be very neat. And it is little trick that amigurumi masters use, how to finish amigurumi toy, how to finish the opening, because when you make decrease, 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 it is quite tough at the end. And this is it. Then you will hide the tail and drops down. But really for amigurumi, for me personally, the job just beginning. So to make the face, to make those little features, to attach all these ears, tails and everything, it is quite a job as well. So arms, position them on each side of the body. If you've got the tail left from the arm, you will use this tail. If you cut it, just use some yarn like like that. The nose is twisting around, but never mind. Looks nice and bold cut at the moment. And those arms, it's pretty easy. I'm just holding it, pushing it with my thumb. Don't forget to go underarm as well. If you find it uncomfortable, maybe you use safety pins to pin this first and then attach it. I've done quite a few of those toys, so I know approximately where it should be and how it should be done. And so you just pick the stitch from the arm and then pick the stitch from the body around neck area. That's where I would like my arms to be positioned. I'm making left leg wide and right arm wide. Well, it's not arms, it's legs, it's both, but never mind. And that's how you stitch in those parts. You do one arm and then do the next one exactly the same way. If you know how to do it, you can just move on slightly, but I know some girls ask me, show me how to attach those arms, how to attach those parts. There you are. I start with underarm and then moving along. You just practice. I know maybe it looks a little bit tricky, but when you make a few toys it will be easier and easier. You just keep going, and I'm sure your friends will love it. This is the pattern for cat, and if you want, I will show you how to make bunny ears. Basically it's very similar pattern. Ears will be different, tail will be different. I would say you can make this toy in a day easy. It's not such a big toy. If you want your head to be slightly smaller, maybe like a squasher, I would insert the large needle through the top of the head and maybe to tighten it and run all the way down the body, just to like tighten it to the how do you say it, between your legs, between its legs. I don't know, sometimes it looks like it will be even cuter when the head is slightly tighter, sitting tighter on the neck. And there you are. After you attach both arms, you just secure the yarn and hide it. Hide it inside the body, it will be just great. So I've made a knot and push it through like that and hide the tail. And these are arms, so I need to make ears and tail. I will show you how I make stripy tail. Pick the yarn, and with the working yarn, working tail, I'm making chain 1, and this is still part of amigurumi ring. Then you are making, working inside this ring, you are making 1, you are making 2, making 3, and 4. Let's make one more. So 5 stitches. This will be the size of the tail, and with these 5 stitches we are going round and round. I've decided to change the color every 2 rounds, so I'm making round 2 5 white stitches, and I'm changing the color on the last 5th stitch for gray. Don't forget to turn it inside out, it will be great. If you don't change the color last stitch, make it change next stitch. Basically it is doesn't matter, so I'm making it, changing it next stitch. And you make 2 rows in gray, then 2 rounds in white, and keep going. And I think I've made, let me count, I've made 1, 2, 3 rounds in white and 3 rounds in gray. So in total 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 rounds for the cat tail. I will stop the camera and let you finish the tail without me. You just keep going gray-white. If you want, make it one color, it's easier. And next we will make ears, and the cat will be done. Maybe I'm in a rush now a little bit. I want to finish this. If you want, you can slow the speed of this video. Go to settings, click on 3 dots if you're watching it on mobile phone. 3 dots, and it will take you to settings. After that you can go playback speed and make it slightly slower. So for ears you make amigurumi ring, like that, and you will make 5 single crochets inside. Round 2, it will be 1 single crochet, Next stitch 2 single crochets. In the same stitch it will be increase. Next stitch 1 single crochet. And next stitch 2 single crochets. And 1 single crochet in the last stitch. So you have 7 stitches. These are lovely little ears. Well, it's first ear. If you want to make second, make exactly the same pattern, second ear. To finish this, I will make slip stitch and chain 1 to secure the last stitch. You can leave the tail. I left the tail on my first ear. This is my second one. So I left one tail, I attached one ear, and now I will show you how I'm attaching it. With the same tail I will attach this second ear. Position it on the side of the head, and using the needle I will pick the stitch from the ear and the stitch from the head. I will show you. You may use safety pins, maybe to position it first and hold it in position. Take your time. You can always undo it and do it again, or you can adjust it somehow by going around again, so don't worry about it. I didn't use any stuffing inside the ears as well, just the tail, yarn tail made all this stuffing. And if you go round and round, if you tag Hobbi Crochet on Instagram, I will see your little cat. Maybe you will make different face features. You can add some eyelashes, maybe do slightly different, and it will be great. Check again that you've secured all the stitches. And here I've got a tail not long enough to touch both ears, and I struggle a little bit because I don't want to use another piece of yarn. I want to finish it with this one. If you've done this, you can see, maybe you can pull it slightly, right, and reposition ears. Yarn is very flexible, so you can basically make whatever you want. And if you've made it wrong, you can always undo it and do it again. This is what I love about it. Really, it's nothing wrong with it, but sometimes you like it, sometimes you not quite like it. Depends on your mood. If you are happy with yourself, if you are happy with your work, that's great. If you are not quite happy, maybe you want to redo it. Maybe you want to ask someone else's opinion. Maybe if you are not happy but someone else is happy with it, you know. That's always the thing. My son always comes around and say, Mommy, it's cute, Mommy, that's how it should be. And when you are done, you need to secure this little tail. So I'm making just 1 or 2 chain stitches, depends how long the tail is, and then you hide this tail. I would love to see your creations if you tag Hobbi Crochet. You can like and comment this video, maybe give me some other ideas, maybe to give me your opinion, how you like it, you don't like it, or anything, whatever. I like reading your comments. You can do little embroidery if you want. I've done it afterwards. I've decided to make it maybe eyelashes and little like mouse position and attach the tail, and there you are. Hope you enjoyed it, and bye for now.